Good morning, beautiful hearts. I am having a fancy coffee this morning. Gonna have a little bit of mocha chocolate, yeah. Getcha, yeah. I love that sound. I have the two front windows barely cracked, and I have the Maxxair Fan on low. And it's almost getting to where I need a sweater. The temperature drops more, it will definitely be time for a sweater. For lunch, I'm going to use my little dash cooker. Might as well, because I'm hooked up to shore power. I'm going to have some rice, and then I'm going to have some tasty mushroom masala. And I'm going to add in these extra mushrooms. See how that works out. Doesn't have anything in it that would counteract, or not mesh well with what's in here, so that's gonna be good. It has potatoes and mushrooms in it. This is probably my second favorite. My first favorite is that coconut vegetable one. Is so good. I started rewatching the series Castle. It cracks me up. Although it's funny, I don't know. I hope you could probably relate to this when you watch something and then some years go by and you've just grown and changed so much that when you watch it again, you can actually you see it from like a whole different perspective. It's very funny. It's like, wow. Like watching Sleeping with the Enemy. When I first watched that, of course I was like, mortified or like scared, for her. But then when I watched it after many years and like had gone through some stuff and toxic relationships, and to watch it again when it seems like that other guy that she meets after her husband, the one with the curly hair, the like drama teacher or whatever, like he starts stepping all over her boundaries, and I'm like, wait, that's not cute. What are you doing? It's just funny. I was like, but when I watched it years and years ago, I was like, oh, isn't he sweet? And now I'm like, oh, no, run. So funny. So funny how you just see everything differently when you're differently. You see the world how you are. So I have to drive every day to the job site, and it's 30 minutes away. I think it's like 20 something miles each way. So it adds an extra 30 minutes. Actually, it adds an extra hour to my day of working. So if I work 12, 13, 14 hours, then I got to add on an hour to that just for drive time. But we'll see how it goes. I'm supposed to go back on Monday, so I got some downtime. So if that keeps up, I'm probably going to do a live stream Sunday. I think it's going to be the nicer day. I think it's supposed to rain like most of the day tomorrow. I'll have to keep an eye on it, but it would be great to do a live stream on Sunday because that will be a year that I've been on YouTube. So that's kind of cool. A year already, like, just flies by. That's why you got to do things right now. You got to start right now. Don't put things off. Do them now, because time just goes by. Of course, I'm multitasking while my stuff is heating up. I'm transferring videos so I can be able to upload my next video I'm making. I should have that out by Sunday, 2 days from now. Oh my gosh, it's hilarious. I can't wait for you guys to see the cows and that road I went down. Oh, it's funny. It's such a great story.
Be of more use here at the crime scene?
Oh no, we're just gonna knock on doors and see what else we can stir up. You know, boring police stuff.
Fine. But I'm serious about the crime. Come on, I'll show you the Ford-mobile.
Anything in the wallet?
Nope. Dry cleaning ticket, ID, 2 credit cards. Cash was missing though.
It's a little noisy, but it works really good. Because it's 50, 49, 48. Yeah, 48 outside, and it's raining and humidity. So I'm taking the chill off. Good morning, beautiful hearts. It is day, I don't even remember. It's Tuesday. I was off yesterday, going in to work today. It's about 10 o'clock, I think. And I had like a whole bushel of apples, and I'm not eating them fast enough because I really don't want to eat them because it's cold, and just apples, I just haven't felt like eating them. So I decided to cut most of them up and cook them up with some cinnamon and sugar, and it smells so good in here. It smells like apple pie. I cut up some apples. It smells so good. Apples and cinnamon. Oh my goodness. It smells amazing. I'm gonna put some on. I'm gonna have some oatmeal. Put some on there and then save the rest. So good. Yeah, the beet harvest kicking my butt. I definitely have already like gained muscle in just after just 3 days of full-time, you know, walking around and shoveling and just constantly moving. I've already lost some weight in my face and like my armpit area, and just I can feel muscles, and so that's actually pretty awesome. But man, I need to stretch more so I can be loose, because I was so stiff. I went to like climb up into the boss's truck to get a ride over to a different piler, and I like couldn't even barely get up into the cab. I had to use like more arm strength. My legs weren't even working. So it takes a lot out of you, and it's good. I mean, I like the job. I don't like being cold. I've never liked being cold. And I doubt anyone likes being cold, really, like too cold to where you can't even think. All you can think about is being cold. But the cold in the desert doesn't bother me as much as this kind of cold with the humidity and the rain. It like seeps in, and it feels like you can't get warm. But so if you're not easily bothered by the cold, then I'm sure, you know, you can handle doing this beet harvest. I'm taking it one day at a time. I'm not sure if I'll be here till the end, but I'm taking it one day at a time, and we'll see how it goes. That smells so good. These apples smell so good. Cinnamon, sugar. Oh, it came out so good. What a perfect day for oatmeal. The wind is howling. It's still cold. It's like 43, feels like 37. It's cold out. So this is perfect. Get me all nice and warm before I have to go out in it. We got a break happening right now in between trucks. We're just cleaning up and making the pile and everything look nice. The moon's coming up. It's beautiful. It's fantastic. Oh, I was so sore at the end of last night. Oh, hopefully it's gonna get easier and easier as each day goes by. Oh, and when at the end of shift last night, it was not just that every single muscle and bone like felt like it was broken, but I was cold. Like the chill like had set in, and when I got into my van, I was actually shivering, waiting for the heat for it to heat up. Oh my gosh. And I couldn't even think about taking a shower because I was so cold. Not even the thought of a hot shower could warm me up. Ooh, I hear a customer. I not only found a tooth, I found a tooth with a heart in it. Oh, it's starting to sprinkle. Tyler too. Show you guys how. And this is getting most of the mud off. It usually gets caked on and I try and scrape it off at the end of the night. But look at my pants. It's raining and it's cold and there's no trucks, so we're just pretty much standing around being cold. I keep just trying to walk around so I can stay warm. I had fun yesterday. Yesterday was fun. Yesterday was the only day I didn't think about quitting. The trees are beautiful. Yesterday we saw 2 deer right after sunset. It was pretty. Cooking up some fried rice tonight. Whew. It's pouring out and it's like 50 degrees outside and it looks like it's 68 in here. It's starting to warm up though. I got the heater going, but I'm gonna make this fried rice and just hang out with my heating pad and watch some Hulu. It came out pretty good. Fried rice. And I used the dash cooker. They blocked off the exit to the campground, so now I got stuck in the mud. The right front tire is just spinning. Hello, beautiful hearts. So it's the next day after being stuck in the mud. That was hilarious. And it all happened pretty quick. I think I had it pulled out within an hour. I called my insurance, Geico, because I have roadside. And because this is considered like a parking area for the fair, it was covered. So a tow truck came out. Awesome. Thank you so much, Kevin. What a great guy. I didn't film the whole thing because I'm not sure how people, feel about being filmed when they're doing their work. So I didn't film him the pull out, and I had to drive it. I had to navigate. He said my car was great to be pulled out because it had factory tie downs under there. So he said, so he just hooked me up to the winch and pulled me out, and I steered it got pulled from behind. So it pulled me out onto the gravel so I could go the long way out of the campground area. But hilarious. At first I was, of course no one wants to be stuck in the mud, but no sooner was I having those thoughts that I was like, well, I wasn't supposed to be on the road. If I would have made it through and headed to work when I did, who knows what might have happened, That's, God works like that. I could have been driving along and who knows? I don't want to speculate on that, but so that's how I look at most things that happen. When things don't go my way, it's because it's not supposed to, and it's saving me from something much worse. So that's why you see me laugh and smile a lot, even when things don't go how I wanted them to go. It's Sunday morning. It's 11:30. What time is it? Ooh, 11:45. I gotta go get a shower before going to work. Oh, the beet harvest. Yesterday we didn't work at all because of the rain, obviously, because if I could get stuck in the mud, the trucks are not out in the field getting the beets, so there was no work to be done yesterday. The day before that, there wasn't any work to be done because it rained all day. But I still went in and we did 4 hours of just pretty much cleaning and, just to get our 4 hours in. But yesterday, they said we didn't even have to do that. So I didn't even bother going in to stand around in the cold for 4 hours. I was like, no, thank you. I'm good. So I got my laundry done. That was great. I needed to get some laundry done. But it looks like it's going to be better weather for the next 10 days. So I'm really hoping we can just be done. That would be amazing to be done in 10 days. But I don't think I'm going to stay more than the 2 weeks that I'm contracted to stay until the 15th of November. And I just take it day by day, because if I don't, and I start thinking about having to be here for another 2 weeks, I'm like, I'm out. No. So one day at a time. Every day is a new day. It's always something new to find and smile and laugh about. And so that's pretty much what's going on. Staying warm. So grateful for this heater. It's 75 in here right now, and it is 43, 45 out. I don't know. It's cold. It's chilly. And it's supposed to get even colder this week, so I just add more layers. I started wearing these thick yoga pants underneath my jeans, and I wear 4 layers on the top, and I got these little hot hands, and I've been using those when my hands just get super, super cold, and it's just enough warmth to keep me warm. And I just try moving more, even if we have to keep the area clean, because the trucks are coming through, dirt's dropping, beets are dropping, the machine, mud is thrown everywhere. My clothes I'm throwing them away when we're done. But just to stay warm, I'll shovel stuff and move stuff that doesn't even need to be moved, because the SEOs can come in, and drag the mud out. But I'm freezing. That's how I stay warm. Just shoveling and raking and moving it keeps me warm. It's enough. This one girl was like, you don't need to bother to do that to expend your energy. I'm like, if I don't expend this energy, then I'm gonna be frozen. You're gonna find me come around the corner and Minnie's gonna be frozen meat popsicle. But it's been great, getting, a lot more muscles and stuff. At least the showers are hot. Just takes a second. You gotta hold the button in, but it warms up pretty quick. You can hide in the corner as it's as it's heating up. But get a little bench in here, something for your toiletries, lots of towel racks. So, feels good to be clean. Yeah, you just gotta push that in. It heats up pretty fast. Then it's really hot. It's whoa, it's hot. Hot into Pika. But yeah, I gotta hurry up and boogie on to work. It was 52 and sunny, so I get a shower when I can, when it's warm enough and I'm not gonna freeze, because this isn't heated until you come in here and turn the thing on, and there's a vent in the door, which, you know, sucks air but allows some cold air to come in too. So just keep that in mind if you need to use the showers if you come for the beet harvest.
That one we can't even vote on. Okay, yeah. This was like half a little bit. You had a bigger beet.
Playing bocce beets. Bocce beets. Decorated so awesome for Halloween. Look at that. This one especially. Like, what? So cool. Can you hear my fan? It's a lot, it's noisier, I think, than this other one. I don't know.